Hello and welcome. Alright, it's no, it started yet? Oh, it doesn't matter because I can waffle for a bit because it'll be a VOD and I can cut this bit.
Maybe.
Okay, we're up. And hello everyone, and this is the currently unnamed Opposite of IT podcast. And yes, it's a radio show, so if you've got this muted and you're just watching it for the amazing visuals, please unmute it now because
they won't know if you're.
This is it. Well, it says OMG, it's radio. Anyway, yeah, this is a podcast, and we're going to talk about a number of things. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hello. Alright, I'm Jonathan, and my main online handle is Foymeister, and although I made the terrible mistake of putting my real name on Google+, damn YouTube, but, yeah, just call me Foymeister.
And next you.
Hello, I'm OwensX3.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know what. I haven't actually really done anything to actually save, so. Yeah.
Right, and hello, I'm Neospade, and yeah, I'm also Jack. They'll probably call me Jack. I'll probably call them respectively Johnny and Lewis, because there's that noise about using online handles. It's just silly. And my sister's in the background, so she might occasionally say Top Shop because she's been watching a lot of Mighty Boosh today.
Which is good, because Mighty Boosh is an awesome show.
Yeah, so this is our first podcast for our channel. I thought we'd try something new, and we actually have a viewer as well. I was going to say that, yeah, we're also streaming this to Twitch, so if you happen to catch this at the time, power to you. Yay, well done. You get to hear all the behind the scenes bits. So, anyway, yes, so we are going to begin now by talking about the latest releases, and released this week as well, and it's quite interesting actually. It's a quite mixed bag. Actually, there's not much actually coming out. So anyway, today there's a game called Kickbeat, and that comes out on PC in the UK, and it was previously on the PS3 and the Vita. Lewis, you might be interested in this one. It's I think from what I read, it's a rhythm fighting game. So it's like a musical fighting game.
What's that again?
It's called Kickbeat. I'll be frequently linking you things in the Skype call so you can see what's going on.
Kickbeat. It is. Hello.
Yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Kickbeat.
Kickbeat, and
right.
It looks like it could be quite a fun game. Like I said, I think it's been out on Vita for quite a while.
Yeah.
At least the first trailers came out at least 2012. By the looks of it, it didn't come out. Oh yeah, it came out in summer 2012. So I'm not sure why it's taken so long to get a port to PC. So next thing, we're actually getting a bloopy thing. I wonder where that's coming from. Oh, it's from you, Lewis.
Technically got like 2 views because I'm technically
Oh yeah, true. Alright, okay. So yeah, Lewis might occasionally pop in and out because yeah. But yeah, so next up tomorrow, quite a short and sweet. Tomorrow, we get Chess 2, the sequel, and it's coming to Android and the Ouya. It's chess. I mean, what more can you say? It's just chess.
I know some people who might be interested in that.
I just love the audacity it has to be Chess 2, the sequel.
Like, more kings, more rooks, more bishops, and more checkmates.
Yeah, it's coming to Android and Ouya at the same time. Interesting release pattern there.
Yeah.
No.
Hello, Lewis. What do you think about Chess 2, the sequel?
I might pick it up. I don't know.
You have to pick up an Ouya first. Do you think it's worth £100 for Chess 2, the sequel? I mean,
Yeah, totally.
remastering chess. I mean, it's an old game. It's a classic. Shouldn't
It
they
looks
pull
like
it off?
Kickbeat as well, and that looks alright.
Yeah, it does.
Not
Look
something
nice.
I'd probably play, but it looks alright.
It's already on Steam actually. It might be discounted, so we might give that a spin. It could be a
It's
video.
a Steam edition. It's a Steam edition, so it must be out somewhere else.
It just came out, yeah. So that'll be something that just came out today. I hear random noises. It's probably because it's currently £5.59 on Steam. They're currently out £20 off on that Kickbeat, that is. So if you're interested in getting that game, there it is. Next we have Wednesday's releases, and that includes Insurgency, which by the looks of it is a first-person shooter. It sort of looks somewhere between COD and CSS, yeah, CSI. It looks a bit like Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. It's made in Source Engine, but it looks good, but it looks just like every other first-person shooter, to be honest.
Better graphics.
Yeah, I think you can get on it in early access now. I'm not sure. I think by the looks of it. Also, there's another game called Ollie Ollie. It's a 2D skateboarding game. It's basically a 2D Tony Hawk's. I believe that's coming to the it's coming to the PS Vita. And yeah, that's Wednesday. Anything you guys want to say about that? And if you got a Vita?
What are the graphics going to be like on Ollie Ollie?
Being ever useful. There you go, Johnny. But, yeah.
Well, Skype link or
yeah, Skype link. Yeah, I'm all prepared and stuff. See, we're professional.
Good boy.
But, hey, this podcast is due to usually last about an hour, but it probably will. It'll either run a bit over or a lot under, depending on how long we have to talk about things. But it's a pilot episode. Let's see how it goes. Pilot episode, yay!
Yay!
So Thursday is Might and Magic 10 Legacy, or X if you want to call it that way. I played a bit of Might and Magic. I think it's 8 back in the day. I'm surprised that there's so few releases between, but essentially it looks like the same thing but with really ramped up graphics. That's coming to PC. It looks like the old games. It's a great throwback to them. The systems look the same. It's designed. It's treating itself as being a old school RPG. So. Also, keeping with the Roman numerals thing, Ninja Gaiden 3, the Ancient Ship of Doom, is coming to 3DS. Is this?
I see.
I think I'm not sure if it has had a previous release on the Wii and the Wii U, but it's coming to 3DS. I wonder what they'll do with that. I wonder if 3D will be any good. I'll see how much it is. I might pick it up. You never know.
The 3DS handles better than than the original DS. I've been playing Street Fighter and it's alright.
Speaking of that, okay, so that is actually it for the releases this week. So we have quite a lot of games that are just being re-released. Really, we don't have that many new games. Unless Chess 2, the sequel, is really the epiphany of chess. Like, no one's going to play old chess ever again. So let's talk about what we've been playing this week, starting with you, Johnny.
Okay, for Christmas, onto this week, the only game I got was PES 2014, of which I've been playing the Spanish League as Barcelona, and because of the fact that I went on beginner mode, I think I'm about 21 games in and 143 goals with none conceded. Yeah. And one of the modes that I always go on when I play PES is edit mode. And this year's edit mode, like most, it has its ups and downs.
You said you're going to talk. Did you say you have a section where you can talk about this in more detail later on?
Yeah. Just quickly though, I'll say that the positives are you can add third and fourth kits. There's more editing options with the kits. For instance, instead of just the front, you can also do the arms, the shorts, and the socks by adding logos. Now, the negatives are that some of the hairstyles just look out of place, and with editing the logos on kits, you only get one shot at doing them, unlike previous entries where you can do certain bits, move on to one, and come back to it later as it's saved to edit it. But in this one, you actually have to do it all in one go, which can be a bit of a pain if you're like one pixel out of place. Yeah, I'll get onto more detail about this in the upcoming segment.
Well, play anything else?
Uh,
Or is it that she's been Pez?
it's pretty much been that. I mean, yeah, really. I think the only other game that I really played, other than Pez, like probably not even this year, more or less last year, was Catherine, and I still need to get on to completing that actually, because
That's our motto for every Atlas game at the moment.
yeah, because like
It just feels so bad to finish through, because then it's gone forever.
I know, because like I've got, in fact, Jack actually did the same as me. We've the Persona games that we've got, we both got Persona 4 first, then Persona 3. And thing is, I've only got 4 and 3, whereas Jack's got all 4 of them.
Yeah.
But he bought them in reverse order: 4, 3, 2, 1.
I only
instead
bought 2
1,
of
2,
them.
3, 4.
I got the other 2 as a gift off a friend of ours.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, what have you been playing then, Lewis?
Do you want to take a guess at this?
The audience doesn't know.
I know, just you and Joe. Do you want to?
I can tell them what you've been.
Then.
I can tell them what you've been playing, but you should. It's better for you to tell them.
I just was curious what this music was then playing in the background, and I realised I had Minecraft on.
Was it a careless dream? That was a bit flat then. Sorry.
Well, I've just been playing Minecraft then.
For a couple of seconds, for the first time in several months.
Yeah. And then TR2.
TR2.
In the background. You know.
Multitasking, yeah.
The usual.
What is it? Just TF2 for? Well, not this week. When I say this week, I mean like last week because it's Monday.
I click as well, a bit. That was. I'm trying to remember now. Tuesday, I think. That was. Well, boring when you play it yourself. It's clearly a team-based game.
But it's so beautiful though. It's the entire main storyline is all the recreation of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I also been on Surgeon Sim again, didn't I?
Oh, have you?
Yeah, you were on when I was talking to speak about that.
I know, but it's breaking the illusion. It's breaking the illusion. Go.
Jack, you were here for all of it. Come on. Then there was a D&D starting up, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, sign up for D&D. Yeah, that was fun and interesting. You know, Johnny, you'll be interested when you meet Lewis in the campaign.
Osmo.
Yep. Wait, has Lewis got a character for like a team sheet on D&D?
He's got a character sheet. Yep, he's got it. He's ready. He's interesting. He got some interesting roles that turned something into something even better.
Yeah, we were going to re-roll it, but no.
But no, we kept it. You'll see that later. We might talk about it on a different show. So,
yeah.
Anything else, Lewis, or is that pretty much all?
There was Poker Night again. We're just trying to get through the stuff on that again.
Were you just trying to get through it for hats, or were you playing it because you legitimately enjoy it?
Pokemon 1, I'm only trying to get it for one item now, which is a Watcher Spy. Then I was playing Starbound again.
Oh, how are you liking it? Because I remember you probably weren't.
It's better for multiplayer, in my opinion.
It is. It's a very team game. It's. I'm not sure it's because of the way it's been balanced. I mean, Terraria was quite hard towards the end. I mean, once they balanced it out, it was quite hard.
I also played Binding of Isaac sometime last week.
Oh.
That got relatively boring-ish again.
You just don't play
yeah.
roguelikes, man. You don't play them.
And I was thinking about going back on Defiance at some point.
Right.
For the RPG aspect. I don't know, getting quite, you know, when you got the urge to go and play something, that urge is coming back for Defiance.
Alright, yeah.
It's on Borderlands.
I know the feeling as well.
Should be about it.
Yeah, what have I been playing this week? Well, not this week, yeah, last week. I was playing mainly Team Fortress 2 and Pokemon X.
Oh yeah, I was playing by as well, that was it.
Yeah, I've got really back into Pokemon X. It's like I just didn't have the... Right, I wanted to make it last. And I enjoyed it. It's still one of my games for 2013. It was fantastic. But when I beat it and I started researching into the end game content, it's practically non-existent. It just feels like... It feels strangely rushed. It doesn't feel like there's as much to do in this game as there was in the previous iterations. I still loved it, and the best thing is, I've discovered Wonder Trade, and I finally have 2 beautiful Magikarps. One of them's German, and it's fantastic. Best Pokemon ever. Best Pokemon every year. It's fucking Magikarp. How could you not like him? Anyway,
Magikarp, please.
So in Team Fortress 2, I now have I'm deciding to start a monopoly on strange Hunglao heaters, after getting fucking 4 of them. By the way, sorry for the faint of heart. That word's going to get you quite a lot, but in post-edit you might just hear a lot of beeps. If I remember to add that in. Beep! Yeah, I'll use that noise. I might just take the scream from that episode of Ape Escape from our channel, and where Jesse goes, "Aah!" and I'll just use that as the censoring noise for everything. What the? Yeah, so I've been playing quite a lot of TF2, and my medic's pretty pimp now.
Mine's Pimper.
No, he's not. He's not got a geisha boy.
I want a geisha boy. That's where we differ.
Yeah, I'm right.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, how come people... How come Heavy's stand in front of me then when I'm playing? He's very kish. I like that. That's not me saying kiss with a lisp. It's kish. Is it kish? I think it's kish. It's something that's rubbish but quite valuable.
Yes, I'll give you a kiss, boy.
Yeah, I've been getting back into it, and mainly I've learned that I love to be a useless troll on when playing Spy. In a nice way. That's possible, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much...
You say the nice way, you've not seen my way. Stab in face.
Stab in face, not PNG.
YOLO.
Yeah. Unless you got the dead ringer.
Yeah, I do.
YOLO, unless you have the dead ringer. Yeah. Yeah. So moving on now to Johnny's segment. What's your segment called, Johnny?
Hang on a sec.
Can this have a jingle, please?
Okay.
I want it in post.
I can add it. I can add it in.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, now.
Yeah. Alright. Wait, did one of you say you wanted to do a jingle?
It's alright. We'll take out the that bit and put a jingle there instead. Alright, yeah. So what's your segment?
Jingle. Okay. best and worst edit modes in Pro Evolution Soccer.
It's a very specific.
Okay.
Best. Basically, your segment's called "Best of Worst of," isn't it?
Yep. It probably won't be a running order here, but this will give you an idea, kind of. Okay, I'm gonna start with some of the worst edit modes in PES. And the worst one has to be the edit mode for Pro Evolution Soccer 6 on the Xbox 360, because, oh boy, it is so limited. Basically, you can't edit Jack, beep, because you
Don't
can't
use my
edit...
name in vain.
You can't edit the kits. You can't even edit player appearances. All you can really edit...
Look at it every half hour.
Okay, but we're live.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I'll look at it every half hour. So
Okay,
That's why you come in here when it's warm, though.
I'll put that to one side. Hopefully, we don't hear it on the thing. So say that bit again, Johnny.
okay. All you can edit is the players' ages, the players' heights, and the players' weights. That's it. That's all you can edit on PES 6 for Xbox 360.
Alright,
The edit mode for the PS2, however, with PES 6 is a lot better. I'll go into detail on that in a minute.
are they essential? Is the core gameplay other than that pretty much the same between the two versions of it?
More or less, yeah.
So is everything else? Is it a pretty solid game otherwise?
Yeah. Yeah, PES 6 for 360 gameplay-wise was good enough. And then, second worst editing was PES 2008, which was the next one. And it kind of failed a bit in the only... Okay, basically what it was that there were only 12 kit slots, but it was one where it had 3 slots in each slot, where it had 3 designs on each one, but you could only have, like, 3 colours to them. No, wait. Oh, my bad. Basically, it was, like, preset designs, and you could only have, like, 1 instead of what they did in PES 5 and PS2 PES 6, where you're kind of keeping track, or have I kind of gone off on one a bit?
No, I was just going to say, so basically, are you saying that, in comparison, FIFA 99 has a better editing mode than this game?
That could be, actually.
That had a fantastic
See,
edit mode.
in FIFA, they stopped doing editing at FIFA 2003.
When they realised that that people were just because when they realised they were just releasing the same game over and over again, and by adding an edit mode, the players could just do it themselves and make and update everything.
To be fair, though, FIFA 2003, I actually liked, and at some point, probably in a later episode, I will reference all the cover stars who have been on the FIFA cover. Then PES 4, which kind of is a bit like the PES 2008 edit mode in that it's still preset designs, but there's a wider variety, which kind of gives it a bit of a win. Where I was also going with PES 2008 was that they tried with the inclusion of the Xbox Live Cam. And what kind of didn't work was that if you put the camera towards the kit, it would or a badge, it would just come out looking really blurry, and because your hand's shaking about as well, it just comes across sideways and wonky a bit.
Oh, there's all sorts of hilarity you could have with that.
Yeah,
You could take a picture of your face or your arse, and you guys go out on the field with a picture of your arse.
Well, also in that game it did.
You could take. Oh wait, no. Pez doesn't have licensed teams.
Well,
So I was going to say that they could get because then
for-
Arsenal could run out with an arse.
well, for certain leagues it has licenses, but for others it doesn't. Like the Premier League for the past few years, you only get limited from 1 or 2 teams. Like in past 2 years, it's just been United, and it's been United ever since PES 2009.
Right. Can I stop you there just to say before we go on, no hate to the Arsenal people. I'm perfectly cool with you guys. I was just making a really silly joke.
There may be a difference with me though. Nah, I kid. Just I'm a United fan.
Lewis is indifferent either way.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, PES 2009 is where the 360 editing got good, because they improved issues they had with the camera, being that you could get the painting grid, take a picture of a certain team, erase the background around it, and it'd work. And it introduced the painting tool for the whole of the front of the kits, which helped a lot. And
that sounds like it could be a really diverse editor.
yeah,
It reminds me of the logo editor for Armored Core. I think all of them had it. Armored Core 3, especially though, had like a grid thing where you painted on the logo.
yeah.
That was from Software, I think. It's my memory's really cloudy.
Alright.
I think it was from Software, but yeah. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, because the PES games are from Konami. That's why I was kind of thinking. The one of the downsides to the editing from PES 2010 onwards was that they removed the second goalkeeper kits, and like from other PESs, they had 2 goalkeeper kits. You know, one being home kit and one being an away goalkeeper kit. But they removed the second goalkeeper kits on PES 2010.
The community was split. There wars raged.
Yes,
People died. There's no second kit for the goalkeepers in PES.
Yes. What if 2 keepers came out and they were both wearing green shirts and they bumped into each other, and then people faced confusion over which goalkeeper was theirs because they were wearing the same shirt.
And no one pays attention to the goalkeeper in football.
But and then another problem was that when you give the players numbers, you can have either basically from PES 2010, there was no longer outlining on numbers and names. And in the Premier League kits, there is outlining on numbers and names. So, no second goalkeeper kits, and no outlining.
I mean, if our logo for this episode had no outlining, you wouldn't be able to see the name of the podcast.
Exactly. I would probably say one of my... See, PES 5, I'd say that was like when it came out, it was without doubt like my favorite edit mode. I mean, it was simple. It had like different design slots. Like it had it had about 4 design slots. The shorts were preset, but that was okay because there was a bit of a variety there. Same with the socks. It was the first one, and it was the first one that had where you could include the sport logo, like Nike or Adidas, Puma, on the shorts, and they actually brought that back for PES 2014, which is actually a good thing.
Can I start you there for a second? You can keep talking, but I've just got to let my dog out. I think we can retake this bit, but you can keep talking if you want.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Actually, this was another thing that they did in this game, and they haven't done it since, and it'd be good if they did.
This is a professional podcast.
If you were concerned that your kit... Yeah, if you picked 2 teams, say, like, Man United and Everton, let's say, and basically both teams wear white shorts, if you were concerned that Everton's shorts were going to clash with United shorts, then you could switch shorts from home shorts to away shorts.
They're going to say switch shorts with the opponents then. Just a load of men walk on the field, look at each other's shorts, drop the shorts and give them to each other and go, sorry for the confusion. There you go, mate.
Fun fact, actually. In the 2008-2009 season, Hull City, in a match between Newcastle and Hull City, Newcastle were at home, and because they wear black and white striped shirts, and at the time, Hull City had like charcoal navy-ish shirts, shorts, and socks, and because that would have clashed bad, they had to go to Newcastle's dressing room, and they had to use like their replacement set of shorts in case Newcastle ever clashed with a team that was wearing black shorts. So they essentially got a pair of white shorts from Newcastle for that game, along with socks.
This is the football podcast where we talk mainly about football.
We occasionally talk about football.
Occasionally talk about football.
Yep. But yeah, as I was saying earlier about PES 2014, there's positives and negatives. Like, it's good that they've got like logos for socks and shorts. Granted, and the arms. Granted, they're in limited spaces. Like, for instance, you can only get like so far with the shorts, and you can't get to like
before they become short shorts.
Sorry?
Before they can become short shorts.
No, I mean like you can't get to the absolute bottom of the shorts, but there's enough. But it's good enough area for you to get the badge and the sports logo. Downside to all this, as I said earlier, is you can only do it in like one shot and that's it. Because if you haven't managed to get it all complete, you have to do the whole thing all over again.
That's strange design choice.
I know, and the thing is, like, in earlier PESs, say if like you didn't complete a logo, you could save it, and you could just re-edit. You could just edit it while it was still in the same kind of format. And also, another thing is, in PES 2009 up till PES 2013, and this was an easy thing actually. What you could do was you could say if you were doing like your away kit, you could get the logos from the home kit and just automatically put it on there, like move it to it, and you could get like the Nike logo and attach the badge to it. Say if, for instance, the badge is already on the kit, but it needs to be in the middle. You can just turn the emblem off in the kit options, and then go into edit mode, get the badge, and put it in the middle. Then you were pretty much golden. But unfortunately, like you can't put the logos on the thing without drawing it by hand, and it can be so time consuming.
So essentially, they've abandoned usability for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, and I think I was gonna go somewhere else with this as well. See, they added third and fourth kits, but unfortunately, still no second goalkeeper kits, which I'm still kind of ticked off about. And another thing they haven't done since PES 5 is like the shorts clashing thing, as I said earlier. What else is there? Could have sworn I was going to say something else.
You can't think of anything else. We can move on if you want.
Yeah.
I think you've been talking for a good 15 minutes on the subject. So I think you covered the subject in depth. If there's anything else you can think about, we can put it in a different video at some point.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's you have been listening to Kits and Pairs with me, Foymeister.
Right. Moving on. Our next segment. Is to do with traditional games and ball games and card games and stuff like that. It's going to brief one today. Brief one today.
A brief one.
A brief one. Yeah, I found I can use English sometimes. Because there's not many releases coming out at the moment. The only one that's currently happening that's much interested in me, and especially me and Lewis especially, is Thursday new expansion to Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a new booster expansion, and it's called Legacy of the Valiant, and it's a 100 card set, and I think it's got a lot of plant monsters. By the sounds of it, it's got a lot of earth monsters, and they bring back quite a few of the tactics as well. Like they bring back gatekeeper cards, which were like from the Marek structure deck. Other things as well. They bring back monarchs as well, which is quite nice. Was it GX that those were last used quite heavily, or has it been? Has it happened again since?
I don't know. I've never heard of them before.
They're quite interesting cards. You can get them working. Also,
I'm bothered about this. Zombies or gins, and that's me sorted.
I mean, it mentions something about. I'll look at their official page on the matter. So that might interest you by the looks of it. It mentions something about Tombs of the Ancient Kings. So and these Gravekeeper cards might be very interesting to you, because that might really help your zombie deck.
Wait, what?
There's Gravekeepers, and it seems that there might be some zombies in here as well.
Hopefully. Depends what they do.
Yeah.
You see, my deck has a very certain structure.
Yeah, but they're also bringing in some ghost rare versions of some things, which are really cool looking cards. I mean, you saw the one that I have, haven't you, Liz? Solemn Vow.
Oh, that Solomon Vow. You know about the weapon now?
No, not about Team Fortress 2. I'm on about.
Sorry, I'm in a conversation about Team Fortress 2, so that's both on my mind. Solomon Vow.
I think it's called Solemn Vow.
Yeah,
that card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that really cool looking one. But yeah, they got some of those. They've got a few new secret rares. It's a pretty standard pack, but it's like it's introducing a few new rules, styles of playing, and it's expanding upon Bujin, chronomality, and ghost tricks. And I've wanted to like make a good Bujin and chronomality, and especially a ghost trick one. Actually, ghost trick ones look really good and are right down my alley because they're all low level monsters for the most part. Have you had a quick poke around this page as well, Lewis? I'll send you a link to it.
Probably not if you not link me to it.
It's on their official site. Jeez.
I don't know what their official site is.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!/cards.com.
What is this you speak of?
Yeah. In fact, I mean, I'm going down to Fourth Planet, which is our local store, on Thursday. I'm definitely gonna pick up some of these. I'm gonna get 1 or 2 packs. See if I get any good pulls. I might make a video about it, like that video that we lost. We by the way, we also recently lost a 36-hour. 36 hours worth of footage from our live streams. So, yay, go us. But,
If I'm
sorry.
Oh, if I not mistaken, there might be some. What is it? Yeah, there might be some card games, if I remember, in Affleck's Palace in Manchester. Don't know if anyone's been there. Don't fully quote me on this, but I think I do remember seeing like some Pokemon rare cards in one of the retro aisles.
Oh, I just found something here. I just checked events then, and apparently this Saturday, January 25th, in America and Canada, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Day.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, eh?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. See what that's all about, shall we?
Wow.
Alright, I think it's just like a basically a forward it's a forward event for the championships. The American, like the Georgia International Convention. It's at the Georgia International Convention Center, and it's the championships for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Can I just say on here? So completely going off topic now. I was just on the Golden Pan Frying Pan on the TFT wiki.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me now. You know, if you got a backstab with the spy,
Yeah.
do you know how some of the knives prevent the the makes no noise when you backstab someone, so it's supposed to help you be more stealthy.
It make a big prong.
Yeah, I've just realised that, so it's gonna let it. Dong. There seems to be a gold statue behind us now.
Not only is it really obvious, it's really obvious for 2 reasons.
Yeah, that's only just clicked now.
We're talking about this now, and we're past the what games we've been playing section.
Yeah, but it's only just clicked now. It's like, hang on.
We'll edit it and make it sound as if you said it at the time.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'm really interested in this I'm interested in any packs in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I got back into it in a really big way recently.
I can't remember the name of the store, but it's like a comic store. I think it was. Hang on a sec. I'll check what it was now. Actually, it was something Planet.
The Fourth Planet.
Something Planet in Manchester.
Second Planet.
If it's Second Planet and this franchise has just been naming its stores, it's probably
Forbidden Planet.
Oh, it's Forbidden Planet.
That's it. Yeah.
Close.
It's always something Planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they deal in them?
They might do.
Yeah, you should get back into the game. You should get not back into it. You should get into the game, Johnny.
Yeah. Because I remember you beating me once at it.
Yeah, we played with random cards out of my decks I'd never used at the time. I like doing that. Lewis will testify for that.
It was close.
I like doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Close my arse. I got really lucky and just had something stay on the field forever.
A close game was my zombie deck versus Jack's deck.
Yeah.
That wasn't a close game either.
No, I stomped it.
Yeah, it was a stomping. Is it different? But I mean,
It was close in the sense of I ran out of stuff.
It's
Unless I what?
It's what was I gonna say? That was it. Basically, it's good to play against someone else though. When you're testing a deck out, because otherwise you won't know what the weaknesses are.
Right.
And we did find a lot of holes in strategies.
No, my deck, I know what the weaknesses are, but it didn't come to play. Funny enough.
Yeah, you got lucky. All weaknesses showed in mine, and all the strengths of it were at the bottom of the bloody pile.
Yeah, your weaknesses, it ends up at the bottom.
Well, my strengths ended up at the bottom. All my weaknesses ended up at the top, so I kept pulling them.
Then you kept shuffling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there? Yeah, I think that's all we can really talk about on the segment. Apart from that, yeah, I'm interested in seeing what sort of way they expand upon the Ghost Trick and Bujin decks, because those both seem like very limited decks, especially Bujin, which I know you need. There's a very specific card that sticks that all together, so I need to try and hunt that down to actually make them any good.
What's it called?
Bujin. There's a certain card, I can't remember its name, but it's like
What's Bujin?
Bujin.
The name sounds familiar.
It's like a strategy in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm trying to remember how it works exactly. Basically, there are lots of different beast cards, and they're equipped to this other card, and they give it special stuff. I think he's essentially I think you have to summon him in as from your extra deck, but then he treats other cards like Union summons, essentially. Like Union monsters, like he equips them, and he gets extra stuff like extra attack or extra defense or abilities. So like he equips them like that, and it's quite cool.
Aye.
So it's all about boosting one card. It's like buffing one card to Kingdom Come.
So for example, if I was facing it, I killed it. That's your deck done.
It knows that because your entire deck's based around one really beefy monster. So the idea is that most things try to keep it on the field as long as possible. So yeah, that's and the Ghost Trick, like I said, it's quite an interesting thing because I've not seen a Ghost Trick monster yet that has higher than level 2 or 3. I don't think.
I think there's going to be a 1 in there. It's like what you call it? Oh, Jammer King.
Oh, cool! If there was no Jammer King, that'll probably come in a different series.
I have Jammers. I have a Jammer Knight as well.
Oh, nice.
He's fun to use.
I don't know. In the games I've messed around with it, but it's never the same play on the games, is it? Anyway, yeah, I think that's enough on that segment, really. So now we're gonna basically just talk about what we're doing for our channels, or what have you, over the next week, maybe. Johnny. Talk about your channel. If there's nothing going on your channel, you can talk about your channel and what you do on it.
Yeah, well, with my channel, I haven't done anything much with it because
In a while,
yeah. I mean,
you've done quite a lot of stuff, and some things have 6,000 views, so it's not.
like Final Fantasy VIII Abridged,
Yeah.
which, yeah, I'm going to address that because I haven't. Yeah, basically, I hadn't done an episode in about 3 years. I haven't done it since November 2010, and in the time that I was in college, I only ever did 1 episode, and I just got so busy to the point where, like, it didn't happen, and, I kind of made the mistake of having my real name be my channel name because of Google Plus, and there's a way to rename it Foymeister, then I will.
I think you can change your display name. It's fine.
Yeah.
And my dog has decided to stand on my graphics tablet. Okay.
But like, whenever we,
We'll probably get around to bringing that back this year.
yeah, hopefully we will.
Probably in
because,
a tie-in with something else that we're going to do in March.
Yeah. We'll have the surprise soon in store.
Yeah. Although people can probably make conclusions.
But yeah, basically I haven't done much with the channel. I mean, the odd few uploads that I did were just for college stuff. The last major video I did was from our time in Alcom, which I would love to go to again.
Lewis, you tell people. Sorry.
Yeah.
Lewis, you say what you've been doing your channel, or what you've not been doing your channel, or what you plan to do with your channel, while I go make sure my mum's soup doesn't blow up.
That might be bad. I'm not really sure. I'm not actually doing anything else on my channel either. The last time I touched it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When was the last time you actually touched yours again?
Well, I still am like logged in on mine, but I haven't uploaded in like a year, and by that I mean it was like college work. But like the last major video I did was probably like, good lord, probably about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, like the last I had a short period of time where I uploaded about 15 videos that were like wrestling themes. But obviously with this new thing going on now, I can't really carry on doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had some sport videos up before that. They were like 4 years ago. But
Alright.
they were basically the only gameplay videos I've ever done. I wanted to do more, but
You probably have a chance to do more stuff. I mean,
yeah. The only thing I have to record though at the moment is Hypercam.
yeah, we'll get Bandicam sorted out, and then our setup's all complete. We'll have really nice shiny new stuff. It'll be great.
Yeah. Because I wanted to be able to do some TF2 stuff, you know, because there's a lot what happens in there.
A lot happens in there, and you can probably put a load of that on your main channel. You can record in-game with the in-game stuff, Lewis.
No, but it doesn't let me though. I've got some stuff I could do. But like, for example, I got this video of me going through a scout demolishing 3 spies.
I'll show you how to use this, because you could just upload it directly to Twitch like I do with this sort of thing. And then you can edit it afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you how to do that, that'd be cool.
I don't think I like the idea though of it going to Twitch. I would like to have a physical copy on my machine.
Oh, you can make it so it does that as well at the same time.
I have a look, see how you do it first. You'll have to run me through it.
I'll show you.
But yeah,
So
that's...
basically what happens is I do this, and then I make a video of it, and then I say Bubba, and then that's how it happens. That's how it works.
But yeah, at the moment, the other stuff I do is obviously help you with the stuff on the channel.
Yeah.
But I also help my other friend as well, who has asked me not to mention him by name, so...
Even though we probably have to plug their channel, if they were on this anyway.
Actually, hang on, let me just check that. I need to check that channel name, be honest. Yeah, but basically I help them with some videos as well. Like, I remember them streaming some TF2 games. Although it didn't work because they don't know how to stream, so I was going to get them to ask you about that.
Yeah. Right. Is that it, or...?
Yeah. Unless you can think of anything else I've done.
I can't think right now. What was I saying that? Right, so what I've done recently with my channel. Well, I've not done. I've done sod all with my actual channel for quite some time, but that's probably going to change at some point soon because I'm thinking about doing quite a few things with my channel. I'm probably going to revamp it. I might even make a separate. No, I'm not going to make a separate channel. I'll archive everything so far again. But I'm planning on doing a bit with when Kerbal Space Program's next version comes out. I'm probably going to do something with that. I'm probably going to do some TF2 videos again, probably solo and occasionally with Lewis, probably. Possibly. I might just like jump on random servers and dick about as spy for a bit. I might start a Gary's Mod series as well. Show people how to make contraptions, but first I need to relearn how to use Gary's Mod because I've kind of forgotten quite a lot of stuff. Also, I want to do a full Let's Play of Half-Life 2 for the channel as well. So that's stuff that's to look out for in this year. It might happen, it might not happen. For the main channel, sorry, yeah.
I've still got to finish my Half-Life 2 anyway. That's another thing. I got up to. I was going to say, should I not mention it for spoilers, but the game's been out for that long.
It's been out for a very, very long time. Not as long as Team Fortress 2, but a very long time.
Yeah, I was going to mention, like, you know, I've got to the point where I got the gun on the boat.
Right.
And that's about it, and that's not even that far in, is it?
No, it's not that far in. By the way, to clarify, why did I say it's not even as old as TF2? I mean, TF2's been in production, was in production for much longer than Half-Life 2. It just so happened that it came out with the episodes in the orange box. So it was in production for much longer, and it was planned for release way earlier than it did.
Way. Yeah.
For the main channel, we're probably going to start doing a Minecraft thing. We're probably on doing some practice recordings for that tonight, possibly.
Sonata.
If we don't get it, Eternal Sonata. We're going to do that for the channel. That'll be a thing with Steve. Also with Steve, I'm planning on doing some Earth Defense Squad, Alien Ant Invasion.
Just curious, and this might link into something else we might talk about in a bit. Sorry. But yeah, would we probably be doing the would we record that D&D thing I was talking to you about?
Oh, we could record those sessions.
Yeah.
We'll probably record them and live stream, and then just do highlight videos of it from onto YouTube, because it's quite long-winded stuff. Usually, there's a lot of stuff that's not as interesting to watch, but yeah, we could certainly do that. Yeah. And sorry, yeah.
Yeah, one playthrough I'd probably have in mind would probably be the first Sonic Adventure.
Oh, we could do that actually. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, we have all of Metal Slug X recorded. It's making a triumphant comeback. Me and Yestin worked quite hard for that hour. I was on powerful painkillers, and it tells in her videos. It's quite funny to listen to. That was a good. That'll be coming soon. That's recorded. We just got to edit it, and by we I mean Bubba. Hello, Bubba, if you're watching this.
Hello.
And or editing this. I'll probably edit this because I want to edit the podcast because it's easy. Yeah. Unless I want to have a podcast with visuals, in which case I might make that star rotate or something. Or
Someone just called me owned. Okay.
Right. I think that's about it for channel news and stuff like that. I guess we'll wrap it up here. So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
It's goodbye from them.
Thank you. Good night, everyone, and thank you for listening to the Unnamed Opposite of IT podcast pilot episode. See you all. Bye.